Today I have for you the MPG X570 Gaming Plus motherboard for the AMD Ryzen CPU for the 2000 and 3000 series. It also has the PCI Express 4.0 for those who are thinking on updates up the road. Now let's open the box and see what we got inside. As you can see, we have our motherboard inside this bag that will prevent it from static electricity. Be careful when you manipulate this item. If you don't have a static wristband, you might shock it and you will kill it, so be careful. It's also good use to always check if you're charged before you start touching these items. As we open this box, we see that we got a couple of items inside. As we start, we see that we got our owner's manual that will come handy when we start to plug in and try to find out which are the pins to connect for the power, for the USB, and for all those RGB lights that we're going to put inside our case. We also have these two SATA cables, this little logo that you can put in your case. You also have your IO shield that you're going to obviously need if you want to have a case that looks decent enough, so we're going to have to use that definitely. Now we have this heatsink for the M.2 SSD that you're going to use if you're going to try to prevent that SSD to get overheated. Now we have this installation CD. Obviously nobody uses anymore, but you have it there just in case that you need it. We have these brochures thanking you for buying the product, and also this little one giving you a list of all the products MSI has to offer. Now we also have the installation quick guide that will help you through the installation of the CPU. Now we also have this little one that will guide you through the installations of the stands that you're going to use for that motherboard. Also, these little ones are for the M.2 SSD. Now you have two slots. You also have two little screws to put there in the motherboard. Now let's close this box and see the motherboard as it is. Now you also have to keep in mind that this motherboard is not Wi-Fi ready or Bluetooth. You do have to buy that separate, but with the prices out there, it's gonna cost you around $29 to $30 to get a Wi-Fi 6 card with Bluetooth integrated. Now this motherboard out of the whole lineup of X570s is the cheapest one. So with a $168 price tag, it's okay, you know, it's good for our budget. So now let's get this motherboard out of this bag. Be really careful, you don't want to break anything inside. Getting it off. So it's really heavy. I mean, it's not light. You would think that it's a light card, but it's a heavy card. You can see now it's black and red, the colors that we're gonna need for our build. Also guys, keep in mind that this motherboard is a 4.0 PCI Express ready. This will allow us to update our computer later up ahead. With this 4.0 generation, we're gonna have faster SSDs and faster hardware to connect to our system. Now if we look here in the back, we have the 3.0, 3.2 and 5.1 HD audio. We have the memory slots that will bring us to 64 gigabytes, and the data, we have 6 SATA connectors to put our hard drives and SSD. We also have our PCI Express by 16 to connect your graphics card. Remember now, your graphics cards need to be connected as closest to the CPU that you can. That way the data transfer is faster and more effective. Now this is the MSI MPG X570 Gaming Plus motherboard with PCI Express 4.0 ready. Thank you for watching. I hope you liked this video. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell to get notified and get the newest videos.